creations. Welcome back to my craft room. Today we're going to try to do a quick little craft. I am, excuse me, running a little tight on time today, but, oh, excuse me, kind of a sneeze and a cough at the same time. Grab yourself something nice and cold to drink or something nice and warm to drink. And we'll get right into this. So I have a combination of Dollar Tree and Dollar General items to use today. This was it says it was $3, but I know I got that on clearance. And it says, it's just a coffee mug, a to-go coffee cup I should say, and it says Autumn Kisses and Pumpkin Spice Wishes. So we're going to play on words in this little craft today. So the first thing, and then we're going to use a Dollar Tree crate. So the first thing that I'm going to do is take that sticker off. I'm going to squirt my crate. I'm just going to be doing the outside. So I'm going to squirt my crate with a little bit of water. And I'm going to take my Waverly Antique Wax, and we're just going to zhuzh this up a little bit. Let me just wipe my nail. I just put that right in the paint bottle. So I'm just going to get a good chalk brush, and we're just going to zhuzh this up a little bit. The reason that I spray my wood with water is to make my stain go on easier and a little more consistent, and it spreads easier. So there's that. Makes it last longer, go further, it's easier to do your craft that way. Yeah, all those things. So we're just going to do the sides and the back. I'm going to give it a little more spritz. We'll do up the back. And the side, might have to spritz the side again too, I don't know. So let's see, we don't want it to be, and then if you get a place where you got too much antique Waverly wax on it, you can take your baby wipe and wipe that off. And I like to do that after I do it anyway, because that takes a lot of the excess wax off and you can see your wood better through it. And I'm not going to bother to do the bottom or the insides, but I am going to go around the tip of the edge here, so the front or the top, so we can, when you're looking down at the box, it won't be raw. Maybe I'll go an inch in, but I don't want to do the whole thing. I'm going to fill this with filler, so I'll just do like a little bit, maybe the one rung, and I'm not even going to really do a good job at it. I'm just going to get a little color on there so that it doesn't show up stark raw wood when this craft is done. Get that corner really good. Yeah. Wipe it one more time because we have some excess here. Make sure you don't get a splinter. Hold that rag really well in your hand. So this is what we have. The sides, everything's done, and then about one rung inside there. And before I go any further with this, I do have to give it time to dry. So I am going to put you on pause, and I'm going to give it a little blow dry. Be right back. Alright, that should be good. Now, I do want to take a little bit of my antique Waverly wax and dry brush just a little bit of that onto my little coffee cup. And it does have a, what's the word, a grain of wood with it. So I'm going to use the grain and go with it. I'm just going to dirty that up a little bit so that it's not so white and so new. Go over the words a little. Yeah, just like so. And And we'll cover up our wax. All right, just like so. Everything's falling down. Let's get a baby wipe. All right, so what I want to do is just a little play on words here. So I thought what I would do is put a little bit of, so it's Autumn Kisses. Oh shoot, you know what? I forgot to get my, I'll be right back. That was quick. All right, so the first thing I want to do is I want to just see where it says kisses. I want to highlight that word kisses real quick. And in order to do so, I don't think I have any school glue, do I? I do have some Aleene's tacky glue, but I was thinking of just using a tiny, tiny paintbrush and just using some Mod Podge, if I can find a tiny, tiny, let's try that. So I was going to use a little Mod Podge, put some in our cap here, and a paintbrush, a tiny, tiny paintbrush, and I'm just going to go over the word kisses very neatly, and I'm actually going to be using glitter. I know, I don't usually use a lot of glitter here, but today we are going to be highlighting the word kisses because we're going to be incorporating some kisses right onto our project. So we want the word kisses to stand out, or I do anyway. So I'm putting it kind of heavy so that my glitter will stick to it. Now, please, if you don't like glitter, don't do this step. You can use a Sharpie or a colored marker or a paint marker, and you can highlight your words better that way. All right, so now that we have that highlighted, I'm just gonna, I have a mixture of black and orange glitter, and I'm just gonna dump that right on. Oops. I actually dropped my glitter thing, my whole container down, so it might have smudged my words. So I hope that didn't happen, but that's what we've got. So now I have that tipped. I'm just gonna put it back on, see what we got. It didn't do too bad. So now we're going to take a dry brush, a nice fluffy one, nice fluffy, I think I have some over here, a nice dry fluffy one, and we're going to go around the words and clean it up a little bit. You can blow it and clean it up that way too. So now we have kisses. Can you see our kisses? I hope you can see it. It's really cute. So we have Autumn Kisses and Pumpkin Spice Wishes. All right, so now that we zhuzhed up our little sign here, let's get rid of the glitter so we don't spill that. Now we're going to take our little sign, our little box that we have, zhuzhed up with our antique Waverly wax. And I'm trying to decide which side I like better here. But we're going to glue this into, looks like there's a mark on here. Let me just, I don't want that showing. There. Okay, so it really doesn't matter. They're both pretty much similar. So this has a little kickstand in the back. We're going to use that to our advantage. So I'm not going to put this all the way in, because if you can tell, if I put it all the way in, we're going to lose some of our coffee cup. And I want it sticking up, and I want it in the back. So we're just going to pull it up to a good spot and glue it to our container box, but we're going to use the back bottom piece here to really give it some good glue that way, and we'll use the bottom piece here. Can you see what I'm talking about? We're going to make sure that that is really well glued. So I think I'm going to use as a measurement, probably we'll go down to the first rung. So I'm going to put some glue inside my box. That's why you want this nice and dry. Because if this box is still wet at all with your antique Waverly wax, this is not going to stick well. Alright, so what I'm going to do is stick it right in. Looking at the back, I'm going to just know that I want it to go down like one rung and close that. And I'm just going to hold it, trying to hold it evenly so it's not crooked. And I tried to put it evenly spaced in the middle of the box, and I am just holding tight. And when I'm done, I'm going to add more glue, and just because we want to make sure this is really good and secure. But for the now, we're just going to leave it like this. Make sure it's good and glued. And as a matter of fact, you can take some Dollar Tree clips and you can make sure that it's going to stay good and just clamp it down like that. So this is what the back looks like. Alright, so now that we have that, looks like it's a little crooked. Okay, so now we are going to embellish our box a little bit with some leaves, and then we're going to actually embellish the top of our coffee cup a little bit too. So we'll start with the coffee cup. I'm going to pick out some leaves from the Dollar Tree. I think I'm going to try to do like an orange. They're nice and flat. That's why I bought them. I'm going to do an orange and a green. Try to keep them all flat, and then maybe a yellow for now. That's what we're going to do for now. And I'm just going to put a clip back on these just to keep them all nice and flat and paper thin. And I'm going to lay this down so you can see what I'm doing. And the biggest leaf seems to be the red one, so I'm going to put a little glue on the red one, and I'm just going to stick that up at the top. And I'm going to put the green one next. And we're just embellishing the top of our cup, our to-go coffee cup. And this one I'll put down like that. And now I'm going to take one of these little sunflowers from the Dollar Tree. They come on a wire. They're all wired together, as a matter of fact. I'm just going to cut one right off of its wire. And I'm going to glue that right down. Actually, you know what else I have here? I have some, from last year, I have some pine cones and acorns. Actually, maybe we'll put those down at the bottom. So let's go back to our original squirrel. Put that right here at the top. And then we're going to take some more of those fall leaves, and we're just going to decorate the front here. So I'll take again an orange, a green, a yellow, and a red. And again, I'm just flipping these to hold them all together nicely. Keep those very nice. And now I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to scatter some leaves down the bottom of the box here. So let's start. We want to do that. So I'm going to start with my green one. And those do not need much glue at all. And I'm going to put my yellow one next. And I'm gluing these right to my box. And we're going to add this yellow or orange one, I guess it will be. And the red. our leaves. Now I'm going to play with some of these last year's acorns and some of the pine cones. So they are at the Dollar Tree again this year though. I have seen them. I haven't purchased them though because I haven't needed any. So I'm just going to put one right here. And let's see what we got in our bag of tricks here from last year. We get a pine cone. And we will get a, maybe one of these little pumpkins that came in the potpourri last year. Alright, maybe not a pumpkin, we'll see. So we got an acorn. I'm going to put another acorn. Whoops. Right there. We'll just do another little acorn. Oh, got myself. A little pine cone maybe in the middle there. And I think I might add one more little sunflower to this project down here. I like that the stems and the caps are showing on my acorns. Just holding this together quickly. Holding things in to glue is the hardest part, I think, of my crafting on camera, because you have to hold still. You can't do anything. You just have to hold still and wait until they adhere. Alright, so we're going to cut another little sunflower. These are such cute little sunflowers. We're going to cut another little sunflower off. We don't need the wire. And I'm just going to glue that right to the top of this little tripod. Oh my goodness, we're gluing together things. Not tripod, my little pieces, my 3 little pieces. I'm just going to glue this right on the middle there, just like that. And I don't want to add these little pumpkins that came last year in our acorns, but we're going to save these acorns up for the rest of the fall season. Okay, that shall do it for our little decorated box. This is what it looks like. Autumn kisses and pumpkin spice wishes. And so now what we're going to do is we're going to fill our, let's cover up our Mod Podge because we don't need any accidents. Now what we're going to do is we are going to take these little Hershey Kisses. If you are familiar with my channel, I just hauled these in a Dollar Tree haul the other day. But before we do that, we're going to take some Spanish moss. And I'm just going to take a couple of paper towels because this is such a messy, messy job. We're going to take, actually before I do that, I'm going to make sure that we have this really good and secured back here. I'm going to add some more glue. I'm trying to be neat about it. Squishing some in the back there. In the gap. And then I'm just going to go down the side. We don't want that going anywhere. I just tightened it up a little. Alright, now what we're going to do is take some Spanish moss from the Dollar Tree, and we're just going to put some in here into our box, nice and fluffy. We're not gluing it down, we're just adding it for filler, and nice and fluffy. And when you have enough in there, maybe one more bunch, we are going to add our Hershey Kisses in here. I think that's enough. Let me turn it around and see, because it's going to get weighed down. I'm going to add one more little bunch That's a big bunch. One more bunch, and fluff it up a little to my little basket. I'm fluffing and separating it. Okay. So cute. Oh, shoot, so cute. Okay. So now we have a whole bunch of Spanish moss in there. I'm just going to put these candy kisses in. And I bought 2 bags. This will be going to the doctor's office. Hi, ladies, if you're watching. Hope that I will be seeing you shortly with some things. It's a little early for fall decorating still yet, I know, but this project is complete. We are so happy with this little project. Autumn Kisses and Pumpkin Spice Wishes. How cute is that? That's going to be sitting at the doctor's office, but you can have it sit in your entryway or anywhere in your home, in your kitchen. This would be cute. But yeah, you can give everybody some autumn kisses this year. I'm having so much fun playing on words this year, like the cotton pickin' blessed, and we did sweater weather and pumpkin spice with a sweater pumpkin and cinnamon, so that was cute. And now we're doing some autumn kisses with some little Hershey kisses. Little Hershey kisses. All right, everybody. Well, I hope you enjoyed this as much as I enjoyed making it with you. This is a great time for you to give me a thumbs up. Sharing is caring, so go ahead and share this video with all your friends, family, and social media. It really does help my channel grow when you share this with your family and friends and social media. And go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It's free to do so, and it also helps my channel grow. And I'm just a baby channel. We're trying to grow here, so that would really help me out. All right, everybody, it's been so much fun crafting with you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this, and until I see you next time, you know the drill. Be good and do good. Bye now.